There was once a time we were all singing and rapping the shit out of our favorite music, singing some Outkast. Come on, I know you like Outkast too. We've all said some hey ahs here and there, but think about it. We stomped all over somebody's lunch table just so we could sing a solo like Victoria Vega. Oh, you actually haven't done that. Well, what I'm trying to say is that the impersonation of other people has been ingrained in us as we get older because as humans, we are just a bunch of copycats. But instead of just doing that every now and then, there are some people out there who actually make a full career off of acting like a famous musician. And what those people are called are impersonators. Let me explain. An impersonator is usually labeled as a performer who tends to copy another person's looks, voices, mannerisms, and their personality.
Yeah, baby! Yeah.
Oh, what a grip you have! You must live alone!
And the person they're mimicking typically always falls into the category of a celebrity. But the question is, what lengths do people go to use the clout and resemblance of these people for their own benefit? Now, most who tend to do this use it as a way to generate income for themselves in a legitimate way. I mean, they gotta make money somehow, and this is a quarter money spread to show you how much money they can make. There's big money in this shit. I mean, I've seen even online they have lower tier impersonator packages that usually start at like 100 to 300 fucking bucks. So if you planned on eating out this week, having a nice dinner with your lady, it's your anniversary, you can go ahead and cancel those plans because those impersonators are gonna be running up your pockets. However, as I was browsing the internet like I do, I discovered something, how not every impersonator is created equally. Because would you believe it, in this clout age of internet, we have people who are openly cosplaying as other celebrities for their daily content, but not even acknowledging the fact that they're impersonating them in the first place. And the first impersonator that I'm going to be speaking about is a Taylor Swift impersonator I found named Ashley Leechin. Now, Ashley has been shaking it off all over TikTok for the past few years as her daily content like she's the real Taylor Swift. And the funny thing is that it all started because people were complimenting her on her resemblance to Taylor Swift as far as when she was like 13 years old in the past. She says, it was kind of a joke going into high school. It wasn't weird for me per se. It was fun just because I love her so much. But how much love is too much love until it becomes super creepy? I mean, you can't deny the fact that they both look very fucking similar. They're both blonde, they have bright red lipstick, and they're dating a football player. Wait. But it ain't Travis Kelce, that's just a dude in a Halloween costume. It's a husband. That's no fun. And apparently because of one viral shopping Target clip.
It's just Ashley. It's just Ashley.
Taylor, I love you so much!
It's just Ashley.
She became popular on TikTok and then she didn't stop. Interviews.
I mean, I put all the glam and makeup on, you know, because that's what everybody wants to see now.
Talk shows.
Please welcome Ashley Leechin, aka Taylor Swift. Does she know that you are walking around living her life?
Collabs with other singers. Okay, fake Taylor Swift. Is that Ariana Grande too? Who's that? Like, yeah, it's always good to double down when something works out for you and it starts to give you the attention that you want. But with attention, there's always gonna be a swarm of fans who you're gonna piss off no matter what. And in doubling down, she invited a bunch of... Dare I say it? Hold on, let me make sure I'm safe. I think I'm good. She invited a bunch of the Swifties into the conversation. Taylor Smith and Ariana Grande. This is so embarrassing. Actual weird behavior. Grown adults, by the way. Ariana and Taylor from Temu. God, these people are insane. Even though I'm making a whole video about impersonators, but that's besides the point. My video isn't serious. It's just for fun. These comments are just mean. Taylor Microsoft and Ariana Grande. Do you ever get tired of this? Never. Why do you inordinate Taylor when you can be your own rising star? Impersonate. Shit, ignore that spelling check, but I'm still mad at you. You look like Taylor Swift drag queen. Okay, that's kind of mean, but honestly, she looked like Taylor Swift. If I was walking on the street, I would think that this is Taylor Swift. Sorry. By the way, a lot of these TikToks I'm gonna show are not gonna have the original sound because that's super copywritten. But who knows, I may be nice and I might just show you 1 millisecond of the clip. But even after all the comments and all the hate and people calling her a Taylor Swift impersonator, she still denies it any chance that she gets on the internet.
I've been told a lot that my life does revolve around Taylor, that I cosplay her every day, but I don't feel that I cosplay her every day. I just wear makeup.
Now, unless it's Halloween, usually if you're a person dressing up as another individual on a daily basis, even if it is flattery, it seems more along the lines of an identity crisis to me. But to deny the fact that you are kind of an impersonator when you post these online videos every day, and it typically centers back to the person that you were directly mimicking, it just kind of rubs me the wrong way, because remember, she's been posting these obsessive ass videos since the beginning of the coronavirus, which was, I don't know, back in 2020. The shit was all a blur to me. Was it all a blur to everybody else too? I don't even remember what happened. Look, if COVID happened for you too, go ahead and knock off 2 years of your life. I'm 26 right now, but I'm really 24. But then to really prove that she wasn't Taylor Swift, she did something that would change the world for ages. She partnered up with the YouTuber and she legitimately posed as Taylor Swift while walking inside of a mall. She had a whole entourage, paparazzi, she had everything with her. So yes, if she keeps putting this content out, she is directly still a Taylor Swift impersonator, even if she doesn't accept it. But there is a content creator who directly acknowledges that he is an impersonator, and his name is Marcos Kennedy. Hey, it's the weekend, man. What the hell? What is he doing? So Marcos is a Brazilian content creator who openly acknowledges that he is, and if you couldn't tell, a weekend impersonator / tribute artist. I don't like that word tribute artist because tribute means a lot of different things, and if you know, you know. On the dark webs of the internet, then you know. I put my hand over the fire. Wait, is this not the weekend? Like, this dude has an entire website where you can book him for events. Oh, you want the Weeknd to perform at your wedding? Go ahead and hire this guy. Oh, you said the Weeknd is gonna be performing at a bar? I got a guy for you. His name is Marcos Kennedy. Hire him. Better yet, you want to play a prank on the biggest Weeknd fan? Hire this fucking guy. But the fact that he has a page dedicated entirely to his impersonation skills and different ways that you can book him is actually a pretty commendable thing to do. The only issue is that when you do book him, you could either hear this, kind of sounds like the Weeknd, or you can hear this. Oh my God. It's Abel. So it's a tricky gamble either way you decide to choose. But this guy seems pretty ethically conscious, even looking in his bio, and you can see that, I guess, Abel noticed, which is the Weeknd's real name. So if Abel, the Weeknd, can acknowledge him, you know, for his cries and not be salty or anything, then, you know, fuck it. See, at the Weeknd repost him himself, he's done a whole performance with background dancers in like in front of national television in Brazil. That's some hard shit right there. Pause. If that's me sitting in the back, the furthest back row, like the nosebleeds, I'm gonna think that's the Weeknd. And I'm gonna enjoy it like I'm watching the Weeknd. He really just seems like the Weeknd's biggest fan, and I can admire that. And you know, I don't know if I wanna say it, but shit, now I'm thinking I should impersonate, dare I say, you know, a young Denzel, or maybe if you're feeling kind of frisky with it, a Denzel. You know, that's what I'm talking about. If I told you to do it that way, I told you to do it that way. It don't really matter. Bitch, I sound just like Denzel. But Marcos tends to go live on TikTok every single day, and I popped in a few myself. I just like his kind energy, and I wanted to say some fun shit. So if you really wanted to be an impersonator, this dude is the best example of the career you want to follow in order to be successful in the most ethical way possible. But not everyone who does acknowledge they are an impersonator does it the right way, which leads me to talk about the next person, Fabio Jackson. But before we get into that, if you enjoying this, please consider subscribing, because there are over 90% of you who aren't subscribed to this channel who watch it. That just kind of confused me because you might have forgot, and I get it. Trust me, I'm just here to remind you. But if you don't want to miss any more content from the Fonzie channel, go ahead and hit the subscription. Now let's speak about Fabio Jackson, a man with over 12 million TikTok followers. Now, I'm quite sure Fabio is the most popular impersonator out of all the ones that we're going to speak about today, and I'm not really sure why. I saw this clip on him on Twitter, and he's watching him and pointing him with his girlfriend as if he is like the real Michael Jackson who's having somebody impersonate him. Dude, you are not Michael Jackson. What? He said, I love an impersonator. You are an impersonator. No, what I'm about to tell you about Fabio is extremely sad, so 1 second. Viewer discretion is advised. When Fabio was young, he was bullied for looking like Michael Jackson. which is kind of interesting. So when Fabio was roaming and he was growing in the halls of this United Kingdom school as a jit, there were a bunch of his classmates that called him gruesome, disgusting, disturbing names in relation to Michael Jackson. They called him Michael Jackson. Sorry, it's just hard for me because I don't know why they would just specifically call him the name Michael Jackson. It's fucked up, man. Well, the bullying definitely got to him because now what he does in his daily life is he is a Michael Jackson impersonator. So I guess the bullies kind of won in that circumstance. So if you want to be a bully and call somebody a famous celebrity because they look like him, maybe you're making a career for them in the future. You don't even know it yet by being a bully. So go ahead and bully these people, y'all, you know? Fuck it, be a bully, man. Like, we need more bullies in the world so we can have more impersonators. Now, Fabio himself has been in a few movies ranging from The Last 24 Hours, Michael Jackson, Fatal Addiction, Michael Jackson. And with all these movies, I'm sure that Fabio is the only reason that we watched, right? We all wanted to see Fabio. We didn't care about Michael Jackson's story.
Nice shot.
We wanted to see Fabio. You think I want to see the real Michael Jackson? You must be out of your goddamn mind. What I want to see is a faker. Now, Fabio isn't shy of drama or controversies himself because he basically tweaked out at the Jackson trailer that came out early this year, and fans did not like the response that he had.
In here, keep those feet still, my man.
Do you feel a lot of pressure to live up to like Michael's image when people see you?
No, there's a lot of pressure for sure, but I do have fun with it.
Okay.
I have fun and I am of course a big fan. I honor him. I just appreciate the man a lot. But it's a big burden at the same time.
Who's giving him the pressure and who's giving him the burden? Because I don't even think he got an audition for the movie.
Do you wish impersonators were allowed to audition?
Yes, I think so. They work so hard.
How could you be so bitter over a movie? Bro said impersonators should be allowed to audition for movies like this. Just get a better agent. That'd be the simplest solution to allowing yourself to audition for a role of this caliber. But unfortunately, like Isaiah Thomas said, you don't fit the criteria.
I met the criteria to be selected, but I wasn't.
What the hell is he doing? So Fabio is an impersonator with a huge ego, as you can tell, because he genuinely thinks that the person that he's impersonating, Michael Jackson, stole his look.
When you say that, yo, I didn't get surgery to look like Michael Jackson got surgery to look like me. That's the only thing
That's controversial. I never meant it that way. First of all, this is not Michael's look, okay? Like, when Michael did his look, the guinea pig, first of all, was LaToya. Then second was Janet. Janet did it too.
So I could have swore Janet Jackson was still a kid when Michael Jackson got his first nose job, because that's just a blatant lie. He's making an excuse to justify the fact that he sounds stupid.
I literally just did my nostrils. Everybody does their nose at one point in their life. It would be probably about 75% of the population that would have done it if they could. He looked like Michael, you know, the brown skin tone Michael. That's not who I look like. I look like at the one that he made himself to be. I look like that part, that era, that age. So I'm the original one. This is my look, and I claim it. Get a lie detector.
I'll one-up you one lie detector test so we can go on the Jerry Springer show and really see who's telling the truth.
Are not the father.
You know, Michael Jackson had vitiligo, so his skin usually looked white because he had makeup on it all the time, so you didn't see his vitiligo spots. But since Michael was born black, apparently Fabio believes himself to be the one who had that look originally in Michael's later life. Just take a look at a picture of old Fabio here. Nose looking normal, and yeah, he does indeed look like Michael Jackson here, but then about 3 years ago, he decided to get a rhinoplasty.
I mean, is this your like natural look, or have you done anything cosmetically to lean into the resemblance?
No, this is my natural look. I naturally look like this, but I've only recently just did my nostrils.
When you say that it's your natural look, and then you say that you actually had work done on your nostrils, that is no longer your natural look. That doesn't classify as a natural look. You've altered your face to have a different presented face to everyone else. Am I wrong? Am I right? Fuck, 6, 7. You're telling me this man believes Michael Jackson copied him? It just goes to show how delusional some of these impersonators can be, even when they do acknowledge their content creation career in the art of mimicry. But besides that, Fabio's small controversies really aren't that bad, honestly. They're just kind of stupid, he say, she say. But then you have one of the most insane impersonators that I've ever seen in my life. And this person is going to break every single ethical rule book in the book, if there is a book. She broke it, and her name is Paige Niemann. And if you remember Ashley Leechin, who I spoke of earlier, I did show y'all a video of where she was collaborating with another person who some of you might have said, is that Ariana Grande?
What a treat. Thank you.
Now to set the stage, Paige is another copycat who doesn't claim to be an impersonator. And I'm sure you can see in almost uncanny fashion, this chick is copying the one and only Ariana Grande. The woman you and I both grew up with, watching Victorious or watching her as Cat Valentine on Sam and Cat. Should I just saw Ariana in Wicked and Wicked for Good, and I enjoyed both of those movies. So to clarify, Paige has been cosplaying as Ariana Grande as far as when she was 12 years old, back when Musical.ly was still a thing before it became TikTok.
Hey guys, I'm gonna be doing a room tour, and the reason why I named this video an Ariana Grande room tour is because my whole room is pretty much Ariana Grande.
Truthfully, in my opinion, I feel like it's fine to dress up as your fucking idol when you're age 12 because, I mean, you're age 12. I mean, that's somebody who practically influenced all the things that you consume. But to then continue to consume it as you get older and to build a whole career off of it is just kind of fucking insane to me.
Oh my god, Delilah, it's so good to see you. I have an idea. Listen to me out, hear me out.
Uh-huh.
Let's dress up as our favorite characters. I'll be Santa Claus because I love him for the rest of my life. I'm gonna be Santa Claus forever.
Yeah, let's dress up as our favorite characters. Oh my god.
I'm gonna be doing this shit forever. I love it. Mom, make some more fucking pizza rolls.
10 or 11 years later.
Oh yeah, thanks, Mrs. T. Hey, Betsy, you wanna go? Santa Claus impersonation. Betsy, what are you doing? Where'd you go? I thought we were dressing up as Santa Claus. Okay, look, dressing up as Santa was cool when we were like 12 years old. But now that we're 23, I don't think we should be doing that. We should just be going out to bars and talking to people and getting to have fun. We're 23. I have an extra Santa Claus hat if you wanna wear it. I'm still impersonating. I don't know if I can be your fucking friend anymore. You're just too weird. If I'm being an impersonator, accept your fate. Do it, you bitch. Like Ariana Grande said, boy bye, talk to the hand, bitch. I'm coming, Miss T. Let's go drink some wine and get drunk. You know, some people just don't let go and get drunk in a healthy way. It's a years-long, decade-long identity situation. Dressing up in a wig.
Is this a closet party?
Contouring her face so she looks exactly like Ariana Grande. Lip syncing and getting her facial expressions down to a T. Man, that shit is scary as hell. I mean, she's even shown up to a fucking red carpet where she tricked everyone into believing that she's really Ariana Grande on the red carpet. How did they fall for that? I mean, I'd fall for that too. She looks like Ariana Grande, I can't lie to you. But then take a look at this clip.
What are you known for?
Just known for, looking like somebody, but yeah.
Yeah, you kind of do, yeah. That's cool.
That ain't very Cat Valentine to me. What if I told you there's something even worse than what she's done besides just faking who she looks like for clout? This girl has used her impersonated Ariana Grande ripoff self to promote an OnlyFans account. Ew, what the hell? Look, I'm all for sex work and feeling comfortable in your own body. That's fun. I stand with the women. But can we all agree that it just becomes a huge problem when you ethically break and use the shell of another person's likeness to use it for your own profit, especially with something as graphic and not safe for work as this? Why not just promote OnlyFans with your own face? You can do that too. That is an option. But now, due to backlash, she's basically gone from posting multiple times daily on TikTok to essentially posting about once every few months. And that is a smart move because oh my god, she's starring in Darman videos.
Wow. I almost thought I was in the presence of the pop sensation herself.
This is just an ethical mind fuck situation, to be honest, and I don't really like what she did. I don't think most of you would either. It's weird. I'm just hoping that the next person who decides to use somebody else's likeness and they actually get popular, hopefully I hope they don't use that power to sell some ass on OnlyFans, because that's a little bit creepy and it's disturbing. So when we look back on all 4 of these impersonators, we have one who denies it but does it pretty harmlessly. We have one who impersonates and promotes the correct way, one where their own ego made them delusional to the real truth, and lastly, someone who crossed an ethical line for short-term monetary gain. But at what point does impersonation stop being flattery and does it start just becoming something else? Now, I'm Fonzie, and if you enjoyed that video, please subscribe like I said, and give this video a like. And if you like this video, you may like one of my other videos here, so go ahead and watch it and give it a shot. I have a lot more weird shit to yap about, so yeah, I'll see you soon. Peace.